Hello, this is going to be a quick tutorial on importing videos, YouTube videos, inside PowerPoint 2013. Older versions of PowerPoint, there were other ways that you could embed a YouTube video inside PowerPoint, but that has changed. There's actually a little visual basic coding that you have to do in order to make it work. So this is a tutorial going to show you how to do that. So I have PowerPoint open right now, and in order to actually do the programming work that we need, which is very easy to do, we need to have a different tab up here, and it's called the Developer tab. So in order to add the Developer tab to our ribbon, we go into File, down to Options, and then once this window opens, you're going to go to Customize Ribbon, and you're going to move from the left side of choices all the way over to the right side, and this allows you to customize the ribbon. And you have a whole bunch of choices here. Many of them already have a check mark next to it, but you'll notice right here in the middle, Developer is not checked. Now you only have to do this once. Once you put the check mark in the Developer box and say OK, that Developer is going to pop up here as one of the choices in your ribbon, and you will not have to do this again. So this is a one-time deal. I'm going to come down and say OK. And notice I now have a Developer tab here. OK, so let us go and find a video that we're looking for that we would like to place in this PowerPoint presentation. So let's before we do that, let's kind of create our first slide here, and then we're going to add another slide. Whoops. Insert a new slide, and we're going to go here. So I may give this, some type of language or description here. And what we're talking about is getting the video to show up embedded so that you have kind of that nice TV picture screen here rather than putting a link in. You can always insert a link, insert a hyperlink by clicking on particular text, or actually insert the entire link anywhere in this particular slide. But what I'm talking about is what I think is the more professional view, which is to show what it looks like with the embed code, so it kind of shows up in the little TV screen here. So now I'm going to go and grab a video. So I'm going to open up YouTube, and there's a particular video that I use for training all the time. Steve Jobs on Managing People. So a 2.5-minute video. And so we have the video. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to launch the video right now. And I don't actually need to be playing it. But what I do want to point out to you up here is the URL for this. And so here's where the visual basic programming comes in. Is you can't just grab this link as it is. You can't come down to share and embed and grab the embed code, because that's not going to work. What you're going to do is you're going to actually copy and paste to maybe a blank Word document, a WordPad, any type of text editor that you get access to, just because you have to make some adjustments. And we have to make some changes here to this. So I'm going to take this and copy it. And then I go down to my Start button, and I'm going to grab Microsoft Word and open that up on the screen. And I'm going to paste the code. Okay, so now I have the code here, and this is the URL. What I need to do is I need to make some adjustments, make some changes or corrections related to some Visual Basic in order to get this to work. So the first thing I need to do, where it says watch question mark, I need to put my cursor behind that, and I have to get rid of all that. The other thing I have to do is I have to get rid of this equal sign, and I have to change it. So I'm going to go right behind it, get rid of it, and I have to put another / in. So now I have the code that I need in order to make this work. So at this particular point, I'm now going to copy this code. I can get rid of my Word now. I can get rid of my Steve Jobs. All right, so now I'm going to go into the Developer tab. And I'm going to go over here to the controls area, and you will have what looks like a little set of tools here. This is a wrench and a screwdriver. I think in the old days it used to be a wrench and a hammer. But I'm going to click on there to get more controls. And so what I'm looking for is scrolling most of the way down. Yeah, you would have to ring now. Scrolling most of the way down to shockwave flash object. Once I click on shockwave flash object, I then click on OK. And notice that my cursor has turned into a plus sign. Okay, so with this plus sign, I'm going to actually kind of click and drag, and I'm going to create a box where we're going to put this video. So again, developer, controls, shockwave flash object. And I'm going to get that plus sign for a cursor, and I'm going to drag, click and drag the box. When I'm done, it creates kind of an envelope here. Okay? It creates an envelope. Okay. Again, shockwave. Flash object. That's this one, not ActiveX, flash object. Okay. So now we have this. So at this particular point, anywhere inside what looks like an envelope to me, I'm going to right-click, and I'm actually going to go down to the property sheet and click on the property sheet. Now that opens up the shockwave property sheet. Got all kinds of stuff in here. All we have to do is go right to the middle where it says movie, click in that area, and we're going to paste this text with the Visual Basic code. Once we got the text pasted in, we can close out of this. Now, the hard part about this, or the crazy part about this, is that nowhere in this particular screen did we see anything change. The only way that you can actually change it is if you go down, or actually view it to make sure it worked, and we'll go back up to the first slide here. You go back into your presentation or slideshow view to actually find this. Okay? And there we are. There's our second slide, and the video is now here, and the video will be playing as we continue to, we press the button, video plays, but notice the nice look in here of the actual kind of television screen. Again, you can adjust and make that particular envelope space as large as you want to. You can add text. You can put the video in the middle and have text above it and below it and all that type of thing. So there you are. If you are using Microsoft Office 2013 and you like to embed videos that look like this inside your PowerPoint, there you go.